In a surprising twist that has left fans stunned and the entertainment industry buzzing, American Idol contestant Jon Foster has admitted that the name the world has come to know him by is not actually his real name. The revelation has sparked a frenzy among Idol viewers who have followed his journey closely, wondering what else they may not know about the young star and why he chose to conceal his true identity until now. The confession comes at a time when Foster's star power has been on the rise, and his raw talent, emotional performances, and youthful charm have been capturing attention nationwide. But now, beyond his voice and artistry, questions about who he really is have added a new layer of mystery to his story. Foster, who first entered the Idol spotlight as a fresh-faced teenager with dreams larger than life, made his startling admission during a recent interview in which he confessed that Jon Foster is a stage name. He revealed that his birth name, one that very few people outside of his closest circle knew, is different and carries personal meaning tied to his family history. The reason behind adopting a stage name, he explained, was not to deceive but rather to create a boundary between his private life and the overwhelming demands of sudden fame. For fans, however, the shock lies in the fact that he carried the name Jon Foster so convincingly that it had become almost synonymous with his persona on Idol, making this revelation feel like the unmasking of a secret. According to Foster, the choice was deeply personal. Growing up, he struggled with balancing his identity, his upbringing, and the pressure to succeed in the entertainment industry. Using the name Jon Foster allowed him to carve out an artistic identity that was separate from his family obligations and gave him the confidence to step onto the Idol stage. His real name, which he has now shared publicly, reflects his heritage and roots, and by revealing it he hopes to bring fans closer to understanding his journey in full. Industry insiders note that the use of stage names is hardly new in show business. From icons like Elton John and Lady Gaga to modern stars who reinvent themselves through the names, the tradition of reshaping one's identity is part of building a career in entertainment. However, because American Idol has always marketed itself as a platform for authenticity and ordinary people chasing extraordinary dreams, the revelation hits differently for viewers who believe they were watching a real person with nothing hidden. Social media reactions poured in almost immediately after Foster's admission, with fans expressing a mix of shock, admiration, and curiosity. Some applauded his honesty, stating that the use of a stage name does not take away from his talent, while others argued that he should have been transparent from the beginning. Discussions erupted online about authenticity, the pressures of fame, and the blurred lines between personal truth and public image. Hashtags with both his stage and real name trended within hours, showing just how much this revelation has captivated audiences. Foster, meanwhile, appears relieved to finally be able to share this side of himself. He admitted that carrying a secret name identity weighed on him at times during the competition, especially when judges and fans would praise Jon Foster, without truly knowing who he was behind the curtain. He now believes that being open about his real name is part of embracing his future not only as a musician but as a young man learning to navigate stardom. The Idol contestant explained that his decision to go public with his true identity was inspired by advice from mentors and a desire to stay grounded as his career evolves. He stressed that while Jon Foster may be the name fans recognize, it is only one part of who he is, and moving forward he intends to merge both his real self and his stage persona into one authentic brand. Critics and fans alike agree that this revelation may actually strengthen his career rather than harm it. The narrative of a young star daring to reveal the truth about himself, even at the risk of public scrutiny, resonates deeply in an era where audiences crave authenticity and transparency. Music executives speculate that Foster's bold honesty could be the catalyst for shaping him into a role model for other aspiring artists who may feel the need to hide parts of themselves to fit into industry molds. Beyond the controversy, what remains undeniable is Foster's raw talent. His voice continues to draw comparisons to some of Idol's most successful alumni, and his ability to connect emotionally with songs has already earned him a loyal fan base. Whether he performs as Jon Foster or under his real name, it is his artistry that defines him, and this latest revelation only adds another compelling chapter to his story. His journey on Idol has always been about more than just music, it is about growth, self-discovery, and resilience. Fans who have followed him since his audition remember his vulnerability, his passion, and his dream of making his family proud. Now, by revealing his real name, He has shown that he is not afraid to embrace every part of his identity, even the parts he once felt the need to hide. As American Idol continues, the focus will inevitably shift back to the competition, but this moment will remain a defining point in Foster's story. It represents the moment when the young star peeled back the layers of his public persona and gave the world a glimpse of the person behind the music. What started as a shocking confession may in time be remembered as a courageous step that helped define his legacy. For now, fans are left to process the news, speculate about how this may impact his future, and debate the importance of names in the entertainment industry. But one thing is clear, whether as Jon Foster or by his birth name, the contestant has captured the nation's attention in a way that ensures he will not be forgotten anytime soon. His journey is just beginning, and the world will be watching closely to see how he carries both his voice and his truth into the next chapter of his life. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Talent Spotlight Adol YouTube channel for more update news.